Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Viz, and today I'm going to show you guys how to take free kicks in FIFA 14. Now, some of you guys may know that I did a video just like this in FIFA 13, and for the majority of this, it's going to be very similar, but there are a couple changes to free kicks in FIFA 14. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys how exactly to practice these free kicks in FIFA 14. So we're going to go down here to the tab in the bottom right corner. This is the practice arena. We're just going to head over to the right using the right stick to the select arena player. And here is where you get to change the player with which you do your practice arena stuff and the team with which you take free kicks. So obviously you're going to want to choose a team in which there are a lot of good free kick takers. And you guys know who those are. You know, those are the Barcelonas, the Real Madrids, the Chelseas, the Arsenals, or the I don't know. Bayern Munich has a lot of good free kick takers. You guys know what I'm saying. Or teams with the really good free kick takers specifically. So like Frank Lampard, Frank Ribery, Robin, Bale, like we have right here with Real Madrid. But anyway, you guys catch my drift. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know who all the good teams are in terms of free kick takers. So you guys can see that I selected Real Madrid. We're going to go back now and head into the practice arena. And you guys are probably all familiar with this, where you can practice all your shooting, your skill moves, and all that good stuff. What some of you guys may not be aware of is that if you press what was the start button on the 360 controller, I'm doing this on Xbox One, just by the way. I'm not sure if it's still called the start button. It doesn't have any words on it, but it's in the same location as the start button was on the 360. You're going to get this little menu to pop up here. And what we're going to go to is practice set piece. And this is going to come up, and you can practice all kinds of things: throw-ins, penalty kicks, corner kicks, and of course free kicks. And those are all the default numbers and all that stuff. You guys aren't going to want to change any of that. We're going to hit A to advance, and this shows up for us. So this is the practice free kick arena. Now, first of all, what we want to do is we want to place the ball where we're going to be taking the free kicks from. And now there are two kind of general areas that I find free kicks to be the most consistent and easiest to score from. And that's kind of this area that I'm circling right now with the ball, right in this area, probably from about 22 to 27 or 28 yards. Any closer than that, and it's difficult to get it up and over the wall. And any farther than that, and players just don't have the accuracy or the power to get it past the keeper. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the right side of the goal here. We're going to put the ball at a nice, we'll go with 25 yards right here. And so obviously now you have right-footed and left-footed players. And so first of all, I'm going to show you guys how to take kicks with right-footed players from the right side, and then I'm going to show you guys how to take kicks with left-footed players from the right side, and then we're going to switch that up, go to the left side real quick. But so you're going to hold RT, and you're going to get this list of all the players on Real Madrid. And you're going to look. What you want to look at is first of all the footedness of the player, and then the power, free kick accuracy, and curve. And obviously, the higher those numbers, the better they are at free kicks. And now there are two really good free kick takers for Real Madrid, and those are Gareth Bale and Xabi Alonso. Now, some of you guys might say Ronaldo is pretty good, and yeah, I think he was better in the past. I think he's gotten a little not quite so good as of recent. You can see his accuracy is only 79, but anyway, that is besides the point. So we're gonna pick Xabi Alonso here quick. And so the first type of kick that we're gonna practice is going around the wall. And now one thing that I want to say really quickly before we do start taking these kicks is that free kicks are really inconsistent. You can practice the same technique, like do the same button combinations, do absolutely everything perfectly, exactly the same every time, but the ball will not come off the player's foot every time, meaning that you're not going to score a free kick every time. And just know that even if you use the perfect technique, you're not going to score free kicks every time. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Probably going to miss a couple here, but just so you guys know. So in FIFA 13, the aim was to get the right post of the goal right in the middle of all these players in the wall. But I find in FIFA 14 that the aim is better if you get it right behind the second player's head, right around there. And so once we get that aimed up, we can start thinking about the actual shot itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to add 50% or about 2 bars of power to the shot. And then At the same time that you press B, with your left analog stick, you're going to want to press 45 degrees to the left. So like the 10:30 position on a clock, between 10 and 11. And when you put that together, it should look something like this. Now you can see we hit the post there. Like I said, you can do the same exact technique every time, and it's not necessarily going to go in. Like this one, oh, this is with Ronaldo. I meant to do that with Xabi Alonso, but then again, right there, you could see that it hit the crossbar. And I did the same technique. I hit the crossbar one time, and then I hit the post a different time. And who knows, this one might go in. No, that hit the post. So you guys can see the inconsistency in that. But what I prefer doing is, if I'm on the right side, I prefer having a left-footed player. And so as opposed to going around the wall, we're just going up and over the wall. And so now in FIFA 13, the best way to line up these shots where you're going up and over the wall was to bring in the shoulder of the outside player right up against that right post, right around there. But I'm finding in FIFA 14, it's a little easier if you leave some space right, kind of like this right here. And again, you're going to put 50% power on. But with this one, you're actually going to aim just straight forward on the left analog stick. You're just going to go straight forward, like the 12 o'clock clock position. So I'm going to select Bale again, get that lined up, leave a little bit of space between the shoulder and the post, 50% power straight forward on the analog stick, and that one right into the wall. But you guys can see, again, the consistency thing that I was talking about. The first one just went sailing right over the bar, and the second one just went right into the wall. So we're just going to try this one more time, leave a little bit of space, 50% power straight forward on the analog stick, and bang, there we go. Knocking in our first free kick. So now we're going to switch sides. I'm going to show you guys how to take free kicks from the left side here. And it's exactly the same, but opposite, if that makes any sense. So on this side, on the left side, I prefer taking free kicks with right-footed players. And so again, it's just going to be you line up the outside shoulder of that player with the left post this time, just leaving a little bit of space, kind of like bringing it in like that. It's going to be 50% power straight forward on the analog stick. And oh man, I'm just hitting posts for days right now. But you guys can see that the technique for this is really fairly basic, and it's just kind of about getting into the practice arena and getting the touchdown on that power, and kind of getting the feel for what an accurate free kick feels like. So I'm just going to try one more here quickly with Xabi Alonso, and then move on to Bale for this one. Again, right in the wall. I hit two posts. Or I hit one post, crossbar, whatever, and put in a couple into the wall. So again, the consistency thing. But now we're just going to try with Bale here, taking a left-footed player from the left side. Again, what we're doing is going around the wall instead of over it. You're going to line up the post with that second player's head. Put, again, 50% power on the shot. But this time, instead of going 45 degrees left on the analog stick, you're going to go 45 degrees to the right. So that's like a 1:30 position. Obviously, you're going to want to have it between like 1 and 2 o'clock on the clock position. Anyway, so we're going to do 50% power, get that 1:30 position, and bang. That wasn't even close, but you guys can see kind of what that what that technique is supposed to feel like. Now let me get this just one more time here with Bale. See if I can nail it. And here we go. Yep, Bale. And so maybe you guys, maybe you guys can see why I kind of prefer taking left-footed players from the right side and right-footed players from the left side, because these kicks just tend to be more inconsistent for me. So for example, I would prefer taking Xabi Alonso or Cristiano Ronaldo from this side as opposed to Bale, and then Bale on the other side as opposed to Ronaldo or Xabi Alonso. But anyway, like I said, you're going to want to be in like the 22 to 27 yard distance. If you get any closer, then it's just getting difficult to get the ball up and down over the wall in time. And then if you're any further out, it's just a matter of power and the amount of time that the ball travels from the player's foot to the goal. The goalkeeper has more time to react, and just the percentage of shots that go in are a lot less. And then shots right in here require a different technique, but I'm going to save that for a different video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and drop a like. And if we can get a fair amount of likes on this, I will happily go ahead and make that more advanced free kick tutorial for you guys. But until next time, my name is Viz. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your free kicks.